Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Liam Photography channel, formerly the Aperture Assassin channel. And in this video, I'm doing a quick preview of the latest lens that I'm going to be doing a review on, a real world review. And it is the Fujifilm GF 23mm f4. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. And I do want to mention in this video a special shout out to Daniel at Fujifilm North America. He was kind enough to get me set up as a media person so that I could get loaner gear from Fujifilm North America. And so here we have the lens and the lens hood. There we go. It's a pretty good sized lens. It's pretty beefy. This upper box, I believe, has the carrying bag for it. Yep. As well as the manual and the paperwork for the lens. This is on loan, as I said, from Fujifilm North America. I have it for a 3-week period, and I'm going to be using it to shoot for my Forgotten Pieces of Georgia project over the next couple of weeks and releasing my real world review on this lens. Okay, so key features for this lens, of course, it's Fujifilm G mount. It's an 18mm 18mm equivalent on a 35mm format full frame camera. So it's 23mm, but that is the equivalent to 18mm on a full frame camera. The aperture range is f4 to f32. And it has one Super ED and three ED elements, 2 aspherical elements. It has a nano GI coating, a linear AF motor with internal focusing, dust and weather sealed construction. So as you can see, it has the dust and weather sealing on the back end where it attaches to the camera. And it has a command position aperture ring. And you can even lock it if you wanted to put it in C mode or A mode. You can do that as well. And it has a rounded 9-blade diaphragm for your bokeh effects. So a little bit about this lens. It's a super ultra wide field of view. The GF 23mm f4 LMWR from Fujifilm is an ultra-wide 18mm equivalent prime lens designed for the G mount. So the GFX cameras, such as my GFX 50R, the 50S, the GFX 100, and the new GFX 100S as well. It works on all of those cameras. It's ideally suited for architecture and interior photography, as well as landscapes. It would work exceptionally well in any of those styles of photography. And it has 15 elements in 12 groups in its optical design. It has 2 extra low dispersion elements and 1 super extra dispersion element featured to control color fringing and chromatic aberration to improve overall color quality and fidelity. The nano GI coating has been applied to individual elements to suppress surface reflections, flare, and ghosting for improved contrast and color accuracy when working in strong lighting situations. The linear AF motor is used for quick, quiet autofocus performance, and internal focus mechanism maintains the overall length of the lens during operation and also produces consistent optical performance throughout the focus range. And as I mentioned before, it's got the C mode on the aperture ring as well as the A mode. A mode is so you can put it in auto mode, and then you could use the camera's electronics to control the aperture instead of having to turn the physical aperture ring here. I'm really excited about getting this lens to try out. I've actually already shot a few buildings just as I've been out doing my real estate work, and I passed a couple of cool buildings here and there. Went ahead and got some shots of those with this lens already, but I am looking forward to going out Tuesday of this coming week and actually spend an entire day shooting all of the buildings for my project with this lens. I'm really excited. I wish I could afford to buy this lens right now, but I don't have the $2,600 to spare. But luckily I was able to borrow one from Fuji for a period of time and then return it back to them. I tried to get a GFX 100S as well to test out, but they're not currently available in the U.S., according to what Daniel at Fujifilm North America told me. They should hopefully be available to be lent out in the next couple of months. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so that is just a short preview of this lens and what I'll be doing with this lens. I will give you my full real-world review at a future date and time. I want to thank you all for watching. Please remember to hit like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when the next video drops, and I will see you next time.